Okay, so hi everyone, welcome back to CATKing. Today I have with me here Sagar, who is amazingly one fresher from NIT. More than me talking, I will have him speak about his background and what a journey it has been to get all the IIMs calls. So welcome on board, Sagar. Tell me, let's not talk about all the IIMs right now. I want you to tell me what was your strategy to your entire preparation for CAT along with your final year, which made you get all IIMs, FMS, SPJain, all the possible calls?
So basically, like I never thought before that I'll be giving CAT. I was surely interested in business because of my background and all. My father is a businessman, but I never thought of going for MBA and all. But like in my final year, I came forward with some senior giving CAT, and I just probed into what is the pattern and all. And the pattern was really good. Like it was the kind of thing that I enjoyed doing. Some quantitative aptitude, some puzzles, and then reading stuff. Basically, I was not into reading, but I like knowing about things. So that helped me there. And I think I started preparing for my CAT from March, I'll say, before the lockdown happened in 2020, a week before that.
Okay.
And then the lockdown happened, and then I started preparing seriously from April. So I was lucky there because lockdown happened, college went off. I had nothing else to do. So that's what I did. And starting my preparation, like I gave a mock first to know where do I stand at various positions in various sections. So I got my quants were decent from starting. I was good at aptitude. My puzzles were also decent. Like I was taking a lot of time. I was able to solve those. And regarding verbal, it was horrible. Like I scored negative in the first mock in verbal. Okay. I remember that. So from that, I got clarity that I need to work hard in verbal. Because like I was not into reading at all. I used to hate books. I don't want to read anything. From that, I started picking up the habit of reading. I started reading novels, some fictional novels, some novels by Indian authors. From there, I got interested in reading. And then over the time, I shifted to non-fictional books and then to some articles suggested by various videos of CATKing. And then after that, like I started reading newspaper editorials too. So in that process, I developed a habit of reading. So which like helped me to increase my score. And finally, following all this, I scored 99 percentile plus in BRC. That I never thought of that I'll be able to do.
Lovely. So from 90 to 99 percentile in verbal, that's like amazing. So if you were to list down for any engineer or for that matter, any student who does not like verbal, like, all typical engineers, even I was an engineer, verbal was never our strong area. What would be like, these things करना ही करना है अगर CAT crack करना है तो verbal के लिए?
Ma'am, I would say like reading habit is a must to crack CAT, because unless you have a reading habit, you will not be able to understand what is there in the passage. So first start developing reading habit. Start reading whatever you like. Like I was into mythology a lot. So I picked up books of the mythology by Indian authors. That intrigued me. Like I used to read that a lot. From that, I started developing the reading habits. And after that, I moved on to some non-fictional books. So they were also good. And in non-fictional book, as you know, like you can't keep on reading, you get bored sometimes. Yeah. So what I used to do was I used to learn and apply whatever there in the non-fictional books. Suppose I'm reading Atomic Habits, and there are some concepts and techniques where you can build habits. So I like used to use that. That kept me hooked into that. And after that, I used to read articles majorly from Aeon. So that website is really amazing. Like till today, I like reading articles from Aeon, because the concept and all, it's really good. The way they portray things, it's really amazing. So I'll say that build a reading habit. After that, shift to some good article website or newspaper editorials. And then after that, start practicing RCs from the sources that you can get. Basically, I practiced RC a lot from the 100 RCs by CATKing. So I used to practice like 4 or 5 RCs daily from that PDF. That also helped me like to understand where I'm lacking, on which topic I'm good, on which topic I can't bear. So yeah, practice also comes there. And finally, mocks are always there. Like take mocks according to the thing you like. Like from starting, I was taking up one or two mocks a month, and then I went till 15 mocks per month. So it depends on how frequently you can take and how you like giving mocks.
Absolutely.
So yeah, these are some of the things.
That's such an amazing piece of advice. Keep practicing and start building reading, practice more RCs and give mocks. So that's like a secret to what made Sagar come from negative to a 99 in verbal ability. That's lovely. And you also mentioned about, giving a lot of mocks. Tell me one last thing is, how would you usually analyze your mocks for all the sections?
Basically, like after getting the score, I'll see which is the weakest section. Sometimes it was verbal, most of the times it was verbal, and sometimes it was LRDI also. So what I did was I knew myself that from my school days I was an early riser, so my brain worked really good in the mornings. So whatever my weakest section is, I'll like wake up early in the morning and then I'll start attempting those sections. First, I'll attempt the things that I got wrong, and then after that I'll see that what are the things that I was unable to attempt. I'll analyze why is that thing. Suppose if I am unable to get RC, then I'll like note down the topic, like if suppose it is from politics or it is from biology, so I'll be more careful next time I select RC from that topic.
Correct.
So it was like that. Basically in verbal, in quants I was good, like I hardly like left 4 or 5 questions after giving my mock.
Okay.
So in quants, like I can solve most of the questions, so I didn't need much to analyze in quants. And in LRDI, like it's about practice. The more puzzles you practice, the more mocks you give, you will eventually increase your score if your selection is good. So in verbal also, I used to like give a lot of importance to selection, like to see which I'm good at. Suppose if I'm good at some sequencing, I'll do that. Suppose if I'm good at suppose DI, so I'll do that first, so that it can boost my confidence, and I have some baseline that I've scored this much at least. So I used to go like that.
Lovely. That's amazing. So thank you so much, Sagar, for sharing your inputs and strategies on how to crack CAT, especially being a fresher. So all of you guys who are watching us, please ensure that, stay focused, keep practicing, and everything is possible.